you know, depending on what your opponent's leading also, like, you can either just straight ahead go in a very strong matchup. Of course, there's a chance that, you know, you find a Sceptile, which is a little bit less of a strong, maybe not the Pokemon you want to see, but in general, just a very good point character.
Yeah, but not an easy character to use, though, by any means.
We're actually going to see Shadow Mewtwo point, though, so never mind. Also a very good point character, very strong character, also a very strong battery if you want to use him like that.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we've seen from a lot of the really successful teams is being able to switch your positions of your Pokemon based on your opponent's Pokemon, right?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
choosing your matchups well. And that's something that it looks like we could honestly see kind of from either of these teams. But Sceptile, of course, another strong Pokemon on points. One of the issues is that unless you're doing very well, you might not build Burst within that single round. That can be one of the downsides, but I mean, it's Sceptile. It's hard to find too much wrong with it. And yeah, this is a tough situation already.
Okay, so YLG just taking that pretty quickly with the Sceptile.
I actually really like that 6Y option. That almost caught the jump
Almost caught the jump back, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just how it goes, right? Shadow Mewtwo especially is one of those Pokemon where you either really get started and things just go your way, or you instantly get KO'd because it's lowest HP.
Yeah, very
Pokemon
glass
game.
cannon-y, exactly. And also doing damage to himself as he's, you know, using his specials.
Yeah. It's like so technically even less than the other technical Pokemon that has the same amount of HP. It's very, very risky. High risk, high reward. But we are going to move to another really technical character, which is going to be the Weavile. I'm surprised we're seeing so many Weaviles. I mean, not super surprised, right? I think it's a great 3v3 Pokemon, but it's not the easiest Pokemon at all, even if it's your only Pokemon.
I was actually talking to Mutator before, and I agree with him. He mentioned that he thinks Weavile is like the hardest character in the game to play optimally, and I could see it. I could definitely see it.
Yeah,
no! A little early on that grab. Gonna get his hand clipped by this burst attack.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that it has such a huge hitbox. It's very, very easy to accidentally walk into that. But yeah, you got to walk forward with the grab at the end right there. And yeah, YLG just going a little bit too early. But LEZORO putting up a fight right now.
This pressure with the seeds. Okay, got him in the air. Defense drop. Oh, drops the combo though.
Yeah, just a little bit of a drop. Yeah, that was actually not quite spaced correctly to hit Weavile, but LEZORO was maybe, I don't know, just respecting it regardless. Sometimes it's like, oh wait, is that going to whiff? Are they trying to get me to move? Are they trying to bait me right here?
The wall's also weird too. Sometimes like they stick on the wall for like a little longer than you think they will before they start sliding down.
Yeah, especially if you get kind of the weird angles in certain duel phases where you're like at like a 45-degree angle or like...
Yeah, it can be a little awkward to follow up for sure.
But here we go. We do see the Darkrai. Maybe trying to honestly keep the Darkrai to, you know, to last and try to maybe have gotten rid of the Sceptile. Ooh, look at that projectile combos.
Cool. Nice. Okay. No BDR though.
Yeah, that's honestly one of the things that the really good players do against Darkrai is put them into situations where it's, even if you lose the phase, it's hard for them to actually convert into Bad Dreams Rising.
Yeah, just take the grab.
Burst through, is that real?
Yep. Oh yeah.
That was cool. Usually I just see people jump over it, so...
yeah, that works too.
Yeah. Oh, this is tough.
Confirm.
That's not enough, right?
He's going to reset. Yeah, he's going to reset. Shield break. Nice.
And that should be enough. Yeah, that's such a tough situation. It's so easy to get caught up in those little moments where you're like, oh, wait, they're giving me an opportunity. They're giving me an opportunity. I can block again. And you're like, wait a minute. They wanted me to block again. Yeah. Of course, for anybody not as familiar with Pokkén, if you do shield for a little bit too long, there is shield damage, right? It's not based on how long you shield for, but the number of hits and the strength of those hits.
Yeah.
And a YLG with the knowledge of the setups on how to shield break. But I do got to say, LEZORO's been playing very, very well. YLG, like I said, you know, known as a very, very strong player for quite a while within Pokkén's community. And like I said, Mutator's saying maybe is one of the sleeper potential qualifiers for Worlds this year. So we'll have to see how he performs. But, you know, being able to stand up against that at all. And honestly, LEZORO didn't crack under pressure. I think a lot of players would have cracked under pressure. But, you know, even to be able to block so long that you end up getting shield broken is really impressive to me.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of these shield break setups are block strings, so you know you block one hit and you're kind of doomed from there. But yeah, no, that time LEZORO just holding shield the whole time. Something you know you always want to see from newer players.
And unfortunately, sometimes it goes against you, but it goes for the reset right there. You know, speaking of just shielding a lot. Sometimes it works against you when you got a character with a ranged command grab. Yeah. So scary. And also preventing the full burst from being built.
Oh, crit Leaf Blade.
That was a huge risk, honestly. If that had been blocked, there would have the potential for the full meter to be built. It did get built anyway. I would kind of almost like to not see Weavile here second, just because there is the full synergy gauge. And full synergy gauge immediately with Weavile, not that, I mean, Weavile's strong in burst, but I mean, it almost feels like a waste because you're going to build back burst anyway with Weavile. So at the very minimum, I'd like to see a really early burst here.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. You can potentially burst really early with Weavile, just get as much damage as you can with it, and then maybe get either a second burst or very close to another burst for your third character in the back. Okay, that was a good jump, but the C's trapped there, and also Wild G was just ready with that 8X.
There we go. We do see the burst. It's pretty early, not super early.
Oh, that's going to catch.
It's 2 for 2 on bursts. And this is at least going to start
too.
something. Yeah.
Wild G pushed the button. He might have tried to like JX to maybe try and invuln through. I don't know if Sceptile can do that. A really early Rayquaza call there. That's not going to connect.
Yeah, that's not going to get even the chip right there, which is kind of a big deal. You really want to be able to get that because it is a one-time per round call, and it does do a lot of chip. But nice, all right, a lot of pressure really starting here. Oh wow, that's the Weavile grab range. No, it was the right read completely. Yeah. Oh no, and this is huge. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, the reset should be enough.
And that's going to go into 8A and gone.
Yeah, the first time that we're seeing it today. Of course, it does a ton of damage. It does give you an attack down debuff, so you really want to try to use it in situations where it will KO. Yeah. But, of course, Wild G knowing that very well. And I do got to say that Weavile really put up a really strong fight. It's very unfortunate that the grab was just out of range to bait that counter.
Yeah, that almost grabbed the detect. That would have been sick.
Yeah, there's some stuff that you can do. Like you can car throw, they call it, where you do like 6Y into grab with Weavile to increase the grab range just slightly. But it's very difficult and not something that everybody knows about.
I don't even know how much range Weavile gets on that. I know like a character like
a decent amount.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I know Lucario gets like another like half a character or something ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a lot considering how short Weavile's grab is, so it makes a lot of situations viable, especially this pressure. But we'll talk about that for later.
The Mimikyu coming out.
Yeah, the Mimikyu hitting too. Oh no, that's unfortunate.
But there's
attack,
again.
Attack down as well.
Wild G loves his resets. Oh, and we got BDR. All right, let's see what we can do with it.
Oh, wait. Burst for
detect.
Oh
no. Yeah, Leaf Blade. Okay. So this should definitely be a knockout. Sceptile should be going down here. We are finally going to see Wild G's second character.
Yeah, that was a really strong read, but honestly, Wild G's been really willing to just back up and be at that mid-range and throw out the raw Leaf Blades, throw out the raw Gig Drains, like just all of the mid-range options, like not being afraid at all. So I kind of do like that burst. It was a good read, and it worked out. But we are going to see, again, we're going to see kind of near the end of potentially a set right here, the Gardevoir come out, and I honestly don't know this matchup at all. I'm not going to lie.
Gardevoir, Darkrai, interesting. I'm not sure. I feel like I've heard multiple things from each side about this matchup, but we'll definitely see. We'll have to see how this plays out.
All right,
Rayquaza connecting. That's basically as much value as you can get from it. So, and LEZORO didn't even lose. So Rayquaza's support, when you call it, it actually takes some of your meter away. But LEZORO didn't have any meter, so it was basically a free Rayquaza, and it connected. So that's as high value as you get right there. That was interesting.
Oh no, heavy reads right here, but not going to work out. That's just going to be enough. No, it's going to whip. Oh wow, that is such a high.
It hits really tall, yeah.
Okay, I did not expect that, but the knowledge was there. I should not have doubted a Wild G. I expected something easier, but sometimes you got to go for the fancy stuff. I do